Hello, I am Li Hong, the technical engineer of Taicang magnetic drive pump. We specialize in producing magnetic pumps after 40 plus years of research and development. At present, we have developed magnetic pumps with our own characteristics. Let me give a brief introduction to our products. First of all, it is the introduction of the isolation sleeve. As you know, our traditional isolation sleeve is formed by welding. It is mainly welded by a straight weld seam and then welded by two annular weld seams. So what are we primarily promoting at present? The other one is stretch molded. It is a type of stretch molding that is formed using special supply and equipment. Then it is compared with the traditional welded isolation sleeve. The advantage is that it prevents stress concentrations which are not prone to wear. That's why it's so much more effective to use. This is the innovative product that we have successfully developed. This is composed of polyethyl ketone. The benefits include superior strength along with excellent resistance to abrasion and pressure, making it highly durable and reliable. In fact, if a non-metallic isolation sleeve is used on the magnetic metal pump, the efficiency of the pump will be improved. A few of our clients are already utilizing it, which is a non-metallic isolation sleeve. Thirdly, the materials causing friction. We know that many manufacturers now use silicon carbide as the material for generating friction. So what is the friction material? We are presently utilizing tungsten carbide. Why do we choose to use tungsten carbide? Because overall, tungsten carbide is far more impact resistant than silicon carbide, and it doesn't break easily.
So that's why its service life is much longer than silicon carbide. So after decades of practical experience and feedback from our customers, we currently feel that the use of tungsten carbide as a friction material, it brings more benefits. After decades of RMD verification tests, we have now developed an excellent water conservancy model with its own characteristics. You can observe that this is a pump casing for water conservancy models and model, which includes a polished impeller. After comparing with the same type of products, our in-house developed hydraulic models are more advanced than similar products. Depending on the model, there are different efficiency, but the difference is basically a 3 to 8% improvement over their products.
Lastly, impeller flow treatment. Now, each of our metal pump impeller undergoes grinding and polishing treatment in the impeller channel during the treatment process. You can see the two impellers here, one with grinding and polishing treatment, one without grinding and polishing treatment from the surface, including from inside the flow path. Processed impellers are very high finished. What effect does it bring? It makes the pump more efficient as well. We've done an identical test. The power of the pump model is equal, and it is also identical in terms of the amount of power it generates for operation. The outcome after the test is ground and polished. The impeller shows improvement. After grinding and polishing, efficiency increased by 4% from the world is currently considering energy saving and consumption reduction. This result is nearly perfect. It showcases the progress made so far. Here is a brief introduction to our magnetic pump products. Of course, there are many aspects that we haven't covered, so we invite interested friends to contact us through our official website, phone, brochures, and other means. Your attention is the greatest support for us. Thank you.